welcome back to today's video. I, Srishti Mishra, legal intern in Lexicon Company, is going to present today's video topic, that is mental harassment. So, mental harassment is no good or is it? Mental harassment is no good or it is? What do you all guys think about this? So, starting with this video, we all suffer mental harassment of any form, okay, of any form or the other, at least once in a lifetime, okay, once in a lifetime. Nevertheless, we hardly realize that we just added a burden of harassment on our head. So this is the so talking about what is harassment actually. So harassment is mental harassment or emotional abuse in any kind of non-physical attitude or behavior that intimidates, control, punishes, demeans or isolate another from by way of humiliation, fear or degradation. So this is harassment for suppose that if I give you the instance that a constant abuse from a person again and again, cheating and mental torture for dowry, and some may be like that caused by the mental harassment is maybe caused by the bad words or emotional thrust. It can be physical or in some extreme cases mental harassment can be physical in some cases, some extreme cases. So here IPC, our Indian Penal Code, has established strict and stringent law against any kind of harassment, and various sections are also involved in our IPC. So talking about the first section is section 498A of IPC. Okay, so this talks about, this section cover any physical or emotional harm caused to a married woman. So here a term is married woman, where any physical or emotional harm caused to a married woman or by her husband or by in-laws. Okay, so this is punishable imprisonment for 3 years or 3 years or more, and culprit, the culprit will be liable for heavy amount of fine on. This is not bailable act. Okay, this section 498A of IPC, this is non-bailable act, so no person can get bail after committing this offense. So second section is section 294 of IPC. This deals with if any person does an obscene act in public and recite obscene words to annoy or torture a person in public. So that person, this act is punishable. The person will get punished for committing the offense, and that person may be liable for imprisonment for up to 3 years plus or both fine as well as imprisonment, both. Okay, now second section, which is section 304B of IPC, which talks about when married lady deals with when married lady die within the 7 year of her marriage, and the reason for death is due to emotional abuse done by husband or in-laws. That is, for example, for dowry, asking dowry from that person, that girl, that lady, and with lots many emotional trust and torture, that lady dies, and in that case what happened, that there is an imprisonment range for 7 years to a lifetime. So that person will be punished if committing this crime. Now another section is that section 509 of IPC, that is establishing purposely to punish any person who demeans the virtue of any women intentionally by any physically or verbally conduct, so that person will get punished imprisonment for up to 3 years. And there are some specific act, okay, there are some specific act for the protection of women from domestic violence, that is Act 2005, Dowry Prohibition Act 1961. So there are special provisions which is made for women to immune them, to impart them, to help them to rescue from all these crime offenses. And this help women to fight for her right, and that they support the feminine fraternity to steer a cheerful, peaceful and equal life within the society. So this is about mental torture and all these sections which are related to harassment, mental harassment. And I hope you find this video useful. If you find this video useful, go and smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel and let me know feedback in the comment box below down. Till then, take care, goodbye.